Virgo friends, welcome to the Your Natural Healer channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Tammy, and I'm happy that you're joining me today for your February Zodiac reading, in which I will be assessing your chakras. So I will be doing that from the traditional tarot deck, and then I'll be using this oracle deck called the Healing Waters to just draw a card from the universe. So I'm going to set this deck off to the side. Now, really quickly, before we begin, I ask if you haven't subscribed to the channel, if you would consider doing so. I would greatly appreciate it. And additionally, make sure you like the video, give it a thumbs up, leave a positive comment, even if it's just an emoji, share the video. All of those things really help get the content out there to people who might not be aware of the channel. So in advance, thank you so much for doing that. Really means a lot. So, Virgo, we're going to do your reading. So what I want to say, especially if you're new, please remember that I can't connect to every Virgo on the face of the earth. While I am connected to Virgo energy, the reading might not resonate with you. And if it doesn't, don't get upset or think it's fake and all of that. A couple things you can do. You can come back and rewatch the video. This reading is good until, let's say I do it 3 times a year, so I'll be doing it again in June. Come back in April or May. Maybe it's going to resonate at that point, okay? And then still, if it doesn't resonate or if you don't want to wait till then, you can always go to my website, yournaturalhealer.com, go to the services tab, and you can get a personal reading. Sorry, lost my train of thought there for a minute. So you could get a personal reading, and my rates are, pretty reasonable, and we can always do that. So, that's an option too. All right. Now, and again, if you're new to the channel, I am the worst card shuffler, and I won't do it this way. And especially normally I have a candle lit, but I don't want the cards flying in the water either. So, and then you can kind of see me back here in my shadow. So, anyway, I just wanted to give you those options just in case it doesn't resonate. Now, if the reading does resonate with you, what I want you to do is there's a couple things, or not a couple things. For you guys, what I want you to do is you take your right hand and I want you to place it on your heart, and I want you to say to yourself, yes, I claim this reading. And what that does is it, affirms to the universe that, you accept the reading. Now, with that being said, I do want to give y'all a disclaimer about my readings. Hold on, let me get the 7 cards out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My readings are not what I call a rainbow and unicorn reading, meaning that I don't draw the cards in advance. And there are tarot readers that will go through and pick all the best cards to make this love and light, warm and fuzzy reading. And I hope that's what you get. But you know what? That's fake. That's not real. And, I'm not going to waste my time. I'm not wasting your time. And so, for example, if you get the Tower card, I'm going to read the Tower card. My readings are real, I guess is what I'm trying to say, Virgo. So if you're expecting that rainbow and unicorn, you might want to go to another channel because you may get triggered. But the thing is, though, if you do get triggered, you need to ask yourself a question, why? There's definitely something going on there. So let's hope you get a positive reading, but, if you don't, it is what it is. All right. This looks crooked, but I'm going to go with it. My tripod looks all right. I don't know. The camera always looks weird. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about your root chakra, which is at the base of your spine, and that houses your security, your safety, your basic needs. And Virgo, you got the Queen of Wands. All right, this is a really good card. This is actually telling me that your root chakra is balanced. The Queen of Wands is saying that in the areas of your life, in all the areas of our life, whether it's our romantic relationships, our platonic relationships, our career, our work environment, our health, our spiritual path, everything is stable. So, and that's a good thing. So this card is saying that you do have lots of stability in your life. You're feeling very, very secure. So your root chakra is nice and healthy. And that's always a positive thing, because our root chakra, it's the base. It's the foundation. Think of a house. If the foundation of a house is cracked, what's going to happen? Yeah, the house is going to fall down. So you don't have to worry about that right now in the space that you're in, Virgo. Very beautiful red light filling up that chakra. It's balanced. It's in alignment. It's spinning correctly. Beautiful, beautiful energy down there. So just continue to make sure you're doing whatever it is that you're doing. Make sure you're meditating, using crystals, Reiki, yoga, all those wonderful things, and you're not going to have any issues. All right. One down. Good stuff. All right. Let's talk about your sacral chakra. And your sacral chakra kind of governs three things. Your sexuality, which is the first thing everybody thinks of. It also does your creativity, and it also houses emotions, but raw emotions. So think of like, if you've ever had road rage. I used to, not so much anymore, even though I hate when people beep a horn at me when the light just turns green. It's like, oh my gosh, give me a second to put my foot on the gas and go. Anyway, sorry. See, I'm getting triggered. But if you've ever had somebody cut you off in traffic and you've gotten road rage and you're like, ugh, and it's that just raw emotion, that's the emotion that's governed in the sacral chakra. Okay? So for this, you got the Four of Cups in reverse. I usually like the Cups cards because I am a Cancer and cups deal with water. I don't like the Four of Cups. I don't know. Because if you look at the guy in the upright position, he just looks like he's being a real baby. Like, if it's not my way, then I ain't doing it. And it just, card irks me. All right, but you guys got it in the reverse position. And this is actually a good thing. All right, so bink him right in the head there. Your sacral chakra, again, it's just like the root chakra. It's spinning at a beautiful pace in the right direction. It's in alignment. It's filled with beautiful, beautiful, bright orange, vibrant light. I'm thinking like orange, like I love orange calcite. I love all crystals, but every time I look at it, it just brings me such joy and happiness. And anyway, this is the light that is filling your sacral chakra. Just beautiful, 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 beautiful stuff. I really feel that out of the three things, while everything is good, that you're really in a passionate, creative space. And when I say creative, it doesn't necessarily mean you're Picasso and you're going out and painting pictures. You can be creative in business dealings. You can be creative in, if you're a homemaker and decorating your home. But I see lots of ideas are flowing, very outside the box, but yet very practical, not just like flying by the seat of your pants and the most ridiculous things. Really good ideas, very passionate about what's going on in your life, and just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So again, continue working on your chakras. If you meditate, check out, and if you haven't done one of my guided meditations, check out my playlist, Guided Meditations. There's one called Quickie 7 Main. I think it's 14 minutes. It hits all your chakras. You want to keep this energy because this is really good stuff, Virgo. And I think maybe I don't want to say the last maybe one or two readings that we've had on the Zodiac readings for you guys haven't been the best. So nice turn of energy. All right, let's talk about your solar plexus, which houses your willpower, your confidence, your personal will. And you got the Three of Wands. This is a card I really, really like. It draws on the energy of the sun, on the element of fire. And Virgo, this is what I'm talking about. This is a rainbow and unicorn reading so far because your solar plexus, is on point. You are filled with confidence, but not to the point where it's egotistical. Because a lot of people associate pride with being egotistical, and that's not so. You can be confident. You can be proud. You can have pride and not be a jerk. Like this guy over here who definitely is prideful. I really don't like that card. I'm going to put the orange calcite on it since it's just so beautiful. Since your sacral chakra is healing or is flowing so nicely. But you've got the confidence. You've got the belief within you. You've got this self-assurance. Just beautiful things. You've got the will to do what it is that you want to do, to succeed in whatever it is. And I know that's very general, but again, this is a general reading, but very, very beautiful, bright, yellow, flowing energy. Yellow, lots of yellow, lots and lots of yellow. Beautiful stuff. And yellow is does deal with abundance. So lots of beautiful things coming your way because you've got, you're grounded, you've got the ideas going, you've got the confidence going. Man, Virgo, you guys, whatever the space is that you're entering, there is beautiful, beautiful stuff awaiting for you. Just beautiful. I'm loving your reading. I love this energy. I just want to scream. Sorry. All right, let's look at the heart chakra now. And you got the Emperor. All right, the Emperor, this is also draws on energy from the root chakra. The Emperor card normally is associated with the element of fire, Mars and Aries energy. And your heart chakra is in alignment. However, I don't think this is nothing bad. Your heart chakra, again, I'm going to give it, 5 stars. Keep it in the happiness that we've got going. But I think maybe you do everything in your life for everybody that you love, whether it's platonic love, whether it's romantic love, and even, people like coworkers and things like that. You really take care of people. And you do it from the heart space. You do it because you do love them. You do care about them. And like I said, maybe it's even, your local barista. You go into the Starbucks and when you order your latte, you say it with a smile and you say please and thank you because you really, truly are appreciative of the job that they're doing. You make sure that you have your debit card or your phone ready to be scanned so you don't hold them up so they don't feel rushed. You are really doing things in your life for the betterment of everybody else, really to take care of them, okay? However, though, be careful because while you do that, I think that you do have a lot of maybe concerns and worries in your life that you're not maybe sharing with those close to you. And I don't think that people see that side of you. They just see this person who is very resilient, very, capable, really ready to take care of business, loves everybody, is confident and secure. And that's all representative in this card. So it makes a lot of sense that you got these other cards in relation to this. The thing with the Emperor, though, the kind of the shadow side is, like I said, it's not that you're putting on a front because what people see is what you are, but you're so much more than that. They don't see what's deep inside. And like I said, the struggles you go through. Like think of a business owner that sits and, makes sure his employees have enough work to do all week so that they can get paid. And then at the end of the week, maybe he doesn't make any profits. I worked for a company once that it was back in the late 2000s when the construction was really booming and then the housing market fell. And it was right when the housing market was starting to fall. And my boss, he didn't take a paycheck it was like a month. And then we bid jobs that we really had no business bidding. And basically lowballed it so we would get the job, just so we could make sure that we had money coming in so the employees had work and that we had money to pay them. And and people didn't, the guys in the field, they didn't know that. They just thought business as usual. Oh, we got a job and we're working. And they didn't know the sacrifice that he had made for them, both on a professional level as well as a personal level. And that's where this is where you are. And people don't see that. They don't see all the things that you give. Okay. And I'm not saying that they need to see it. And I'm not saying you're asking for recognition or an attaboy or, oh, yay, you give up so much. But just know, if you kind of get down on yourself maybe sometimes about why am I doing all this, know that it is coming from the heart space, and everything that you are doing is out of a place of love. So, like I said, it's like the guy that I had worked for that had, sacrificed. Really beautiful thing to do. And please remember, Virgo, sorry about that, whatever you put out in the world is going to come back to you times 3. Just so many people look up to you right now. This is just beautiful, 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 beautiful. I can't say it enough. Beautiful energy. Sorry, for anybody new, I get excited sometimes, and so I'm sorry, but I keep it real. I'm not here to be perfect and scripted and all that, so it is what it is. All right, my friends, let's go ahead and now talk about the throat chakra, which governs our communication, our authentic self and our authentic truth. And you got the star energy. Another good card. This card is about hope and rebirth and just, again, beautiful energy. Your throat chakra is definitely balanced. You're being your authentic self. You're not pretending to be something you're not. You speak your truth, and and the communication with yourself, even with yourself, with others, is on point. And it's because you carry within you, and that plays into this, you have hope. And no matter what is going on in your life, that hope really drives you. And Virgo, that's good stuff, because not everybody has that. So whatever y'all are doing, keep it up. Keep it up. All right. Let's talk third eye chakra. And you got the Queen of Swords. Okay. I knew it was going too perfect. All right. It's not necessarily a bad card. Okay. This is a third eye chakra card, the Queen of Swords. And it's the element of air, which deals with ideas and thought. It draws on energies of Virgo as well as Libra. And basically, I think that your third eye chakra may be a little slow. For maybe a handful of you, it may be blocked, but I think for the most of you, it is kind of slow, okay? So, if you're on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 means it's open, and 10 means it's totally blocked, you're probably at an 8, okay? The problem is you're in a space where you really are trying to rationalize everything, okay? And you need to understand and open that third eye up that, sometimes things are signs, from the universe. One of my favorite sayings is there's no such thing as coincidence. And I fully believe that. And I may not understand the message I'm getting, and I don't try to rationalize it, but I think that maybe you've had some things going on in your life, whether it's been in dreams or symbols or synchronicities or what have you. And rather than trusting in your intuition, and it could be with situations and people too, you're really thinking too much into things and trying to rationalize it. So I think if you really try to let go of that kind of thinking and really try to focus on that gut feeling that the third eye will open up. If you do this, the video I told you, my guided meditation for the 7 main chakras, that's not only going to keep these beautiful, but that's going to help this as well. If you wanted to utilize some crystals for opening up the crown chakra, or excuse me, third eye chakra, you can use something like amethyst. Popping into my head is Super 7. Which I don't want to get into a whole thing about Super 7. This is Super 7 here, and I don't have, I do sell Super 7. Super 7 used to be a rare crystal. It's made up of 7 crystals. It's made up of amethyst, quartz, rutilated quartz, geothite, lepidocrosite, coxonite, and what am I missing? Amethyst, rutile, quartz, smoky quartz, geothite, coxonite, and lepidocrosite. As I said, it used to be rare. It's only found in one place in the whole wide world, and it's in this one cave in Brazil. But now it's extinct. The cave is underwater. So the majority of the Super 7 that's on the market, that's it, even though be careful, it's being faked. Super 7 is going to be super expensive, but it is powerful. And I don't know, and it wasn't because I was looking at the ball, because I had that kind of here. Super 7 would be so beneficial, really beneficial. But you can use something like, amethyst as well. Amethyst can definitely help you with that to increase the vibration there. All right. Okay, let's talk about the crown chakra. All right, so the crown chakra, that kind of connects us with, our higher self, with spirit, the universe, God, and you got the devil, excuse me, in reverse. Okay, this draws on root chakra energy, the element of earth, Saturn, and Capricorn energy. I don't think your crown chakra is blocked. It may have been, and maybe that's what has affected the third eye. I'm not sure. And that's the kind of hard thing in a general reading. I think for maybe some of you, yes, and some of you, no. I know, right? It's like, okay, I could have figured that out. Something happened, though, recently. Something happened that should have had a really crappy outcome. And the universe let you off easy. And I guarantee you it's because of this here. Because your heart chakra is just such beautiful energy in everything that you do for everybody. I think that's why the universe let you off easily. Because whatever this situation that you averted with, I'm talking minimal to no damage, don't think, oh, whew, I got by on the seat of my pants. It wasn't luck. The universe, remember, whatever we put out, we get back times 3. And you've just been doing such wonderful things that the universe was like, all right, we're going to let this one they were going to let you slide, but you did the work to allow it to slide. But don't think that, what's that saying? By the skin of your teeth. It was nothing to do with luck. This was divine intervention. And I think that that's why your crown chakra is not fully closed, is because that divine intervention happened. And that may be why your third eye chakra has slowed down to like an 8, is because you're trying to rationalize this. Stop rationalizing this. Okay? Accept the fact that you needed to learn a karmic lesson, and the universe let you learn that lesson with the least amount of damage possible. Don't try to rationalize it. Don't do that, because that cheapens this. This was a karmic lesson, and I hope you learned it. And if you didn't, you might want to go back and meditate on it. I'm just pulling this card down so you know that the third eye needs just a little bit of attention. We'll put this amethyst on it. But whatever this is, you need to really go back and reflect, and you need to show some gratitude to whether you call God, the universe, spirit, source, whatever you call it. You need to show some gratitude, and you need to reflect to make sure you understand the karmic lesson that you were supposed to learn. Because if you don't learn the lesson, the next time that this happens, you're not getting off scot-free. Because it should have been something really not fun. Okay? So I'm going to it's not quite as bad as the third eye, but it's not fully open. But once you accept that it was divine intervention, that's going to open up. And once you stop rationalizing this, that's going to open up as well. And it makes sense that after I said amethyst, that I was drawn to Super 7, because that would help definitely both of these. Super 7 works with all of our chakras. You got lucky, Virgo. That's all I'm going to say. You got lucky. All right, let's do your message from the universe. And then we'll be all finished with the Zodiac readings, at least for this month. You can always join me during the week. I used to do a Friday reading. That wasn't as popular. If people ever tell me, hey, Tammy, bring it back, then I might bring it back. But I do a reading every Monday, universal guidance for the week. So hopefully you can join me for that. So your message from the universe, from your guides, is beneath the surface. What's really driving you? What's your true motives? Breaking free. We do know what's really driving you. We already talked about that. Love. And the physical aspect of your life, the energy is really good. But over here in your upper chakras, what is holding you back? What is driving you from not letting go and accepting the fact that there was divine intervention? Is it you're worried that people are going to say you're stupid or what? Who cares what anybody else thinks? As long as what you do in life harms not anyone or anything, or yourself included, it doesn't matter what other people say. They could just go, oh, you're lucky. But if you know in your heart, and which you should, that this was divine intervention, then it doesn't matter what everybody else thinks. And that's in anything in your life, Virgo. At the end of the day, as long as you can look in the mirror and say, I love you to yourself, it's a good day. All right, that's all I have for you. So with that being said, I'm going to let you go. So thank you for joining me. And again, please make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn the notifications off, like, positive comment, even if it's an emoji, share the video. All right, go live your best life, Virgo, but do it the natural way. Namaste.